any vintage that they bottle with that. So 11 to 14 is a good range. It's going to fall somewhere in there. Who knows what it is? All right, guys, we're going to move on to the reds now. We've got 3 of them, and then I'm going to get out of your hair because I think we've got some other people waiting here to jump in. So this one is San Felice Chianti Classico. Who has had this one before? All right, a lot of you. Awesome. Okay, so this is, again, kind of like I was talking about earlier with the Pinot Grigio. This is a wine where Chianti Classico, as a style of wine, can be really good and it can be really bad and everywhere in between. And that is because, unfortunately, again, kind of like Pinot Grigio, there's a lot of producers that are making mass-produced, just big production Chiantis, whether it be Chianti or Chianti Classico, meaning it comes from the Classico region, or any number of other Chianti little sub-regions. This is a producer that I think is doing things way heads and shoulders above others, and especially for the price point. You guys are pouring this by the glass, probably at like $11 or $12 a glass. It's not going to be expensive, whatever it is, and it is a killer value. I know you guys on the on-premise side don't care about ratings, but typically every vintage, this gets 91, 92, 90 points. This vintage, I believe, has 91 points from everybody that's critiqued it. Oh, nice. This guy's been drinking. But for the price point you're getting this at, I think it's a fantastic value. This is called San Felice. Again, a family-run winery that's been around for a long time. It's going to be mostly, can anyone tell me the grape that is in Chianti Classico? Sangiovese. Yep. So this is predominantly Sangiovese. Usually, they're blended with a little bit of other local varieties, whether it be Canaiolo or, Colorino, whatever. There's different grapes in Tuscany that you can find blended in, but typically it's going to be 90% plus Sangiovese. And when people see Chianti Classico on the label, that's kind of what they expect, okay? But again, this is just a really nice, easy drinking. This is kind of perfect for your restaurant in that you guys are kind of more Italian themed, if you will. You have great pizzas, pastas, stuff like that. This goes with 95% of the pizzas and pastas you're going to put on a menu, okay? This is just the easiest. If you leave this, let me put it this way. If you leave this training or tasting remembering literally nothing, maybe you've just drank all of these instead of spitting them, which I'm not going to judge you, okay? You do what you want. If you leave with nothing else, think about this. If somebody asks, what would you pair with fill-in-the-blank pizza, or what would you pair with fill-in-the-blank pasta, tell them this wine, and you're going to get it right 98% of the time, okay? That's the easiest thing to do. Chianti Classico just goes with so many Italian dishes. It's a classic, table wine of Italy, if you will, especially of Tuscany, where this is coming from. I just think it's a great easy drinker. But again, a lot of Chianti Classicos taste almost like watered down to me. I don't think that's the case with this one at all. This one has some body, some substance, but it's really still easy drinking. And for a red, great for spring, summer. This time of year is when I would be selling this. What do you guys think?
It's good. It's not watered down.
Yep, that's just classic. Yeah, almost like it has like a little bit of smokiness I get sometimes with this wine.
The nose is very interesting.
Yeah, sometimes Chianti or Sangiovese, the grape, can have a little bit of like earthiness to it, a little bit of like licorice accent, like red licorice, I would say. Yeah, I get.
I get some clay accents to it.
What's that?
Clay, like minerality.
Okay, yeah, some minerality. It's got, again, for the price point, this has a lot going on. It's a very complex wine. Really, again, great with food. The acidity, Chianti Classico, Sangiovese, the grape in here is a high acid red grape. So again, it's going to pair well with foods. Any other thoughts on this? I get like really nice, like almost like farmer's market cherries. Like pick up a cherry out of a basket with a pit in it, bite into it. That's kind of the cherry I get here. A little bit of that earthiness, licorice. It's got a lot going on. It's really pretty, really nice.